This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Chargers on Sunday Night Primetime.
The career's more at stake when you in your prime. The paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. Just like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. When I can butcher you, the beat or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to you right now.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. At their own 29-yard They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. For a dive, there to make the tackle. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. This one grabbed by Austin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Mike, so often we see when a draw play is called, so much of the success depends upon what look do you get from the defense. In this case, they dial up a blitz. It could be feast or famine. In this case, it's famine. The blitz runs right into the draw. They get stopped. No gain. An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Rodgers. And he just does put this one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, It just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, Rodgers. Taken in by Connor Hayward. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now Rodgers on fourth down. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He pulls it in around the 5. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. That one incomplete. Coverage standing there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. And the Chargers have the first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll go with Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 9. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's caught! They'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile, and they convert and pick up a first down. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. This one intercepted. Picked off by Chuck Clark. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 2. Carry here for Warren. Has some room inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Steelers are out to a 10-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, Herbert. Here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Weed.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. Deion Henley. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bid on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the sack.
That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Rodgers. He'll go right back to Freiermuth. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 26
A big
yards.
one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Jalen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with.
Second down
And it'll bring up second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers will open up a 13-0 lead. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That is a big play for LA. 33 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Perfect. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
First down for Aaron. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. It'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. And Prime is the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Over the middle, Metcalf has it. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
20 yards on that pass play. That's a Steeler first down. Rodgers going up top again. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
16 yards.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Again, it's Rodgers. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 24 now, here's second down and 5. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Tarheed still there for the stop.
2 yards. And it's third down.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. Complete. Metcalf with the grab. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. From the gun, Rodgers. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Two incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That's hauled in at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll try it now with Warren. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers add on 1 more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Man, we really with what? Yeah, really with. I should probably sign in here, boy.
Set. Shut down. Motion.
Cap it.
Shit.
Let's go. Set.
Herbert now on 1st down. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnson.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down.
Right.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert going for it all. This one broken up. It's incomplete. His defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Go Lion, Lion, Lion.
Herbert to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. And they're into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
80. 5-9, 5-9.
Herbert to the air again. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
You know, Mike, I think at this point, anytime you find yourself in a situation like this, your passing game has to just be thrown out altogether. I think right now it turns into a let's just execute our run, let's just try to get out of this game healthy and move on. I mean, this is 4 consecutive drives that have ended with an interception. I mean, it's almost unheard of. It tells me it's more than just a lack of execution. This quarterback right now is having some confidence issues. He's not seeing the field great, and they need to have a complete reset.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. A handoff, running left. This is Warren. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? First and 10. Once again, it's Warren. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack. He knew exactly what play was coming.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Play action now with Rodgers. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot, drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. That's a tough couple of yards to pick up. They convert on 4th and 1.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On play action, Rodgers. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
On the east side on a Friday night, met up with Justin to the Golden Glide. Lows and highs, me and I rose in a stolen ride like, when they outside, gon' stay in this side, show you and I vibe, take a food, like Tupac. I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Don't know the west side, give a side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize, ain't surprised, go ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib where the collide, but really ain't tripping, we can get it right through the, yeah.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Run! Hey, Rick, set.
Herbert now on first down. That one complete to McConkey. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 3.
From the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 3.
Go. Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20. And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Herbert to the air again. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Set. Home trips right.
Now Herbert again. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looks like he has that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Try the right side now with Hampton. Open space inside the 10. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Hampton. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He pulls it in around the 5. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able...
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Into space. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Now, a deep shot for Allen. going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week. Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. Metcalf, the motion man. And he'll take it on in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers able to add on. It is now 27-0.
Chargers, nothing. Chris Boswell to kick
Boswell
off.
now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Set. Let's go. Set.
On first down, Herbert. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and they could hear this offense walking back into the huddle like an incomplete pass there. Probably the best possible outcome.
26-yard line. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9.
59. Set. Wide 80. Wide 80 hot. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
That pass play good for 22. It's good for a Charger first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Set. 380. Wild. Hey, go Lion.
To throw is Herbert. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. It is 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Plays close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
318.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's out wide to Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Steeler first down. Now Warren. Room to run past midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll motion the tight end Smith. And on this first down, it's Johnson. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Benjamin St. Just there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They get 18 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. Defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Metcalf, the motion man. On first and 10, it's Warren. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Play fake. It's Rodgers. A throw left side there. Not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have. And fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Out to his right. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Steelers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
21. Set. What's the stick? Set.
Throwing, Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Now, Herbert. Looking middle, get it complete to McConkey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Chargers.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Motion, motion, motion. Let's go. Ready.
On play action, it's Herbert. Moving to his right. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit for that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Moving outside the pocket, he's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Right side, hauled in by McConkey. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
59.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. Flush to his right. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Keanu Benton in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
380. Cut. Set.
Herbert to throw. That's a short one, taken in by Pop. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 16. Brings up 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Steeler first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Warren. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
The 40-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. on 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Again, and here's Johnson. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll go again with Johnson. And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Another run here with Johnson. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired.